Hello my YouTube friends. Today in this video I am taking a look at Proverbs chapter 7, which talks, or I should say give warning against the adulterous woman. However, I realize that this warning not only applies to an adulterous woman, but it applies to, and this lesson, this chapter also applies to anything that is tempting or could tempt us that is not of God or is in contrast to God's word, and especially when it tempts us in such a way that it is deceiving or deceptive. Let's start at chapter 1. My son, keep my words and store up my commandments within you. Keep God's words and remember them within you. Keep them with you. Keep my commandments and you will live. In other words, if you don't, you will die. Guard my teachings as the apple of your eye. His teachings is very important to us. Build them on your fingers. Write them on the tablets of your heart. In other words, you keep them with you at all times. Wherever you go, your fingers go. Wherever you go, your heart go. Keep these commandments with you. Say to wisdom, you are my sister. And to insight, you are my relatives. So these two things, wisdom and insight, are very close to you, very important to you, and you want to keep them with you. They will keep you from the adulterous woman. Of course, your sister and a close relative who love you are going to do whatever they can do to protect you from the wayward woman with her seductive words. At the window of my house, I looked down through the lattice or the window. I saw among the simple, I noticed among the young men. I saw among the simple, I noticed among the young men, a youth who had no sense. He was going down the street near the corner, walking along in the direction of her house at twilight as the day was fading. So it's getting dark, it's in the evening, as the dark of night set in. Then out came a woman to meet him, dressed like a prostitute and with crafty intent. She is unruly and defiant. Her feet never stay at home. Now in the street, now in the square, at every corner she lurks. So she's always walking around lurking, looking, obviously for her next victim, so to speak. She took hold of him and kissed him. And with a brazen face she said, "Today I fulfilled my vows, and I have food from my fellowship offering at home. So I came out to meet you. I looked for you and have found you." So she was looking for him. "I have covered my bed with colored linens. I have covered my bed with colored linens from Egypt. I have perfumed my bed with myrrh, aloes, and cinnamon. Come, let's drink deeply of love till morning. Come, let's drink deeply of love till morning. Let's enjoy ourselves with love. My husband is not at home. He has gone on a long journey. He took his purse filled with money and will not be home till full moon." So she wants to so-called have love with him when she has a husband and she doesn't know this person. Obviously, this is totally lust. With persuasive words, she led him astray. She seduced him. She seduced him with her smooth talk. All at once, he followed her like an ox going to the slaughter. Slaughter means you get killed. Like a deer stepping into a noose or a trap till an arrow pierced his liver. Like a bird darting into a snare, little knowing it will cost him his life. Now, this could be actually literally or figuratively. This could be literally or figuratively. Of course, if he commits the sin with her, he could be causing. This could cost him his spiritual life, the second death, or it could cost him both the first death and the second death if the lady's husband come home and catch him with his wife. Now then, my sons, listen to me. Pay attention to what I say. Do not let your heart turn to her ways or stray into her paths. Many are the victims she has brought down. So this young man is not the first. Many has fallen into this trap. She is good at what she does. Many are the victims she has brought down. Her slain are a mighty throng. Her house is a highway to the grave. You know, highways, and this was written a long time ago. Highways are moving fast. They're not like your local roads. So you're going quickly to the grave. Her house will send you quickly to the grave, leading down to the chambers of Sheol or death.